Hello, my viewers and subscribers. Welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about critics believe that Oprah Winfrey should be behind bars because she has been caught up in the wrong people's circle too often to not be guilty. And not only that, there have been numerous allegations about Miss Oprah Winfrey. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because as you guys know, Oprah Winfrey is a media mogul, philanthropist, and one of the most influential women in the world. She had her Oprah Winfrey show, which ran for 25 years and became one of the highest rated talk show in television history. However, as time passes, people get to see more of Oprah, and some of the things that they were seeing, it was not palatable to them. Many people are confused by the fact that she was caught up in the likeness of Harvey Weinstein. Many people also remember Oprah Winfrey being caught up with Johnofgod. And this man claimed to be this amazing psychic healer. He was performing surgeries on people. Do you guys know Ray Williams on TikTok? There was this guy. That's how he starts his story. Well, Ray Williams did a story about it, and he told us that Oprah Winfrey went to see Johnofgod at his location, at one of his locations. She was supporting him. She was promoting him. And guess what? Ray Williams' mother-in-law went to see Johnofgod for an eye problem that she had. And that man did a surgery on that woman, completely clueless, no anesthetic, nothing. She lost her sight completely because of what he did to her. So as such, many people have been questioning Oprah Winfrey's intention. Many people believe that she is just a two-faced individual because how is it that you are in Harvey Weinstein's circle, but then we heard about this man being caught up on the wrong side of the law? No, let's get into that a little bit. Now, as it relates to Harvey Weinstein, he's a former film producer and co-founder of Miramax Films and the Weinstein Company. He was one of the most powerful figures in Hollywood until numerous allegations of sexual misconduct, harassment, and assault came to light in 2017, leading to his downfall. Weinstein faced multiple accusations from women in the entertainment industry, including high-profile actresses like Gwyneth Paltrow, Angelina Jolie, Selma Hayek. The revelation sparked the Me Too movement, which encouraged many others to come forward with their own stories of abuse. In 2020, Weinstein was convicted of, you know that word, rape, which we have to say no, unfortunately, and sexual assault in New York, sentenced to 23 years in prison, okay? So he's currently serving his sentence in Rikers Island. Now, what people remember is that Oprah Winfrey publicly praised Weinstein's work. Nothing is wrong with praising his work, but the people have been saying that Oprah long knew of these victims' whispers in Hollywood, and she kept ignoring them, allegedly, because wherever the tide flows, wherever the wave is high, Oprah Winfrey has to be a part of the biggest, the brightest, and the most powerful. And as such, critics believe she often ignores the whispers and the silent cries of the victims until these perpetrators are held accountable. Not just that. If you guys remember, she called him a wonderful producer. Not just that, in 2014, Oprah gave a speech at a Weinstein Company event thanking Harvey for his support. And Oprah Winfrey then remained silent when the Me Too movement started. And after numerous pressure, Oprah, she basically said, because many people were calling her out, saying that you were, friends with this man. And these people in Hollywood that are now saying that he has done something unpleasant to them. Why is it that you're not speaking up? Why is it that you're not using your voice, not using your platform to support these women? So she faced major backlash for not speaking up. So after she realized that, you know what? Yes, the people are not letting up. She gave a speech which condemns wrongful doings against women. But it took her far too long to say something and to speak up against her friends. But let's go to R. Kelly, because wherever the money is, you bet your ass Oprah Winfrey is going to be there. And this is something that I have observed with her. She will tell you that, and this is my opinion, they're doing philanthropy. I'm not saying that she doesn't do philanthropy, but there's always some kind of gain in it. I don't believe she genuinely likes to help people based on my observation, because it's always about her in the midst of that. It's not her truly helping people. It's always, look at me. I'm going to go in here with my camera. Remember that fire in Hawaii? I'm not saying that she's the mastermind behind it. Many people tend to think she's the mastermind behind it. I don't think so. But what I didn't appreciate what she did is the fact that they made it clear, no cameras. These people are traumatized. They have lost loved ones. Some people lost their entire family. But she thought that because she was Oprah, it was okay for her to disrespect the warning, the guidelines that have been given. And she was in there with her camera and said, oh, we're going to get this to help the people. We're going to get that. She wanted to profit off people's pain consistently. And that is something that I observe with her. And I don't think that's a decent move for anyone, in my opinion. But let's talk about the others that Oprah had initially refused to speak up on. Let's get into that. So in 2004, Miss Oprah Winfrey, she interviewed R. Kelly on her show without addressing the allegations of child abuse. If you guys remember, I did a video reacting to Sloan Belly telling us that Oprah Winfrey is a handler, and she has also shared some other stories about Miss Oprah. She talks about Oprah Winfrey on literally every live video. When I said that Sloan spoke about Oprah, I think it may be 3 people, were in my comments telling me that it's not true. They've watched Sloan, and you know what? You can know when someone sends a messenger, because anyone who watches a Sloan Bella's video, they know that once Sloan Bella is live, she's going to talk about Orange Man Bad. Donald Trump, she always talks about Orange Man Bad. She always talks about Oprah Winfrey. So whenever you hear her say Oprah, she's talking about Oprah every single live video. Okay. So Sloan told us that she's a handler, allegedly. And it's kind of giving the sense that it's true, because why would you interview R. Kelly in 2004? Why didn't you use your platform to ask the question? Even if you were going to give him a heads up and say, listen, the people want to know the answer to this, so I'm going to ask you this question, so you better be prepared to come with your best answer, But she didn't. So the problem they're having is her really not using her platform to advocate for abuse victims. Now, documentary timing. Critics argue that Oprah Winfrey Surviving R. Kelly documentary 2019 came too late after years of public allegations. And that is true. And this is what I'm talking about. She does stuff to say, I'm going to help this individual, these individuals, allegedly, but then there's a bigger money scheme behind it so that she can profit off it. So she likes to profit off people pain, people trauma, allegedly. Now, past friendship, Oprah had a friendship, which many people may not remember. She had a friendship with R. Kelly and his associates, and it raised questions, right? It raised so many questions. And if you guys remember, when R. Kelly did that interview with Gail, Oprah Winfrey's friend, and R. Kelly acted out and he stood up and he said, I'm fighting for my life here. You know what Sloan told us? Sloan told us that R. Kelly was in disbelief, that he was being asked those questions by Gail, because in R. Kelly's head, he's saying, but we're all a part of the same circle. I was working for you people. And this is why I say it's good to see Jay-Z getting, his contract with NFL expanded. But if you look at what happened to these powerful mogul in music, they're being used for an agenda, and then once their contract is up, they get thrown behind bars, or something really horrific happens to them. So when I say that about Jay-Z, I'm just looking at what has happened over the past couple of years. So with R. Kelly, Sloan told us that is why R. Kelly was acting out on the show. No, we're going on to Johnofgod, because this man had his center or his church, and he was abusing women. It's not just, adult women, even minors. He was, allegedly impregnating people. He's behind bars now. Oprah Winfrey went there. She went to the center. There's even a video of her, going there. She had this man on her show, and this man pretended that he was a healer. He promoted his abilities, and this man was then faced with sex trafficking allegations in 2018. Johnofgod was accused of running a sex trafficking ring. And at the time, people have been asking, how is it that Oprah did not suspect anything? And again, she eventually addressed it, and used her platform to speak out on the behalf of victims. But again, as the people always say, she does so, when it's really too late, or whenever the pressure is on. That's the time she addresses that. Now, these are just some of the things that Oprah Winfrey has been called out on for over the past couple of years. There are quite a few other circumstances, like her promoting that medical program that Dr. Oz was, promoting at the time. There was so much to talk about, but I'm going to do another video on Oprah Winfrey for you guys, and we're going to look at everything for the past maybe 25 years or so. I'm going to compile it for you all in a beautiful video, so stay tuned. Remember to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, share, stay safe, and see you guys later. Bye guys.